The body may die, but never the soul, which is merely passed on. Souls flow onward, born and reborn, forever part of the great
Well, Van
ether
Damme.
stream.
He was a badass. You can't deny he
Why
wasn't.
friends make grave here? Can we not take Biggie Pon home to village?
He'd want to be buried where he fell. It is traditional amongst mercenaries.
I'm so sorry, Fanta. If only I hadn't listened to those people, you'd still be... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. No matter what, those guys would have tracked us down eventually. What matters is that Van Damme saved all our lives. For now, let's just be grateful to him for that.
You're right.
I won't forget your words, Van Damme. Ever. I'll fight my own war. With Pyra. Pyra? Are you all right?
Yes.
Good. I was worried that you might not. Wake up. Pyra. You know I've got to ask. That thing that happened yesterday, you called yourself Mithra?
What? I am.
I'd like to hear that too. That power, it wasn't normal. Is that the true power of the Aegis? I think you owe us an explanation. It was pretty crazy.
Tora want to know too. Pyra was super strong. Why so strong, huh?
No, don't pressure the girl.
I also need to, after that battle, I realized I really need to upgrade Poppy. She was not very tanky this fight. Kind of fallen behind a little bit.
Pyra?
Why?
Huh?
Why did you wake me up?
Huh? What?
I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to come back. I left everything to her so I'd never have to use that power again. But then you woke me up.
Woke you up?
If you hadn't been so useless, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have had to use this power.
Wait, she didn't know back.
Didn't you listen to that?
She just literally called her
guy?
useless, him useless.
He told you to hold back. He told you to run. But you just had to push yourself, idiot. Look where it's got us now.
You
really messed up.
You don't have to tell me that. I know, all right. I knew I was being an idiot.
Rex.
But I couldn't hand you over to them. I wanted to keep you safe.
What?
I mean, in all fairness, yeah, it was the little girl's fault for going with them, but it's kind of her fault too. She ran off on her own. If she never ran off on her own, it wouldn't have been so reckless. So she's just as fault as Rex.
That's not fair. Everyone, I'm very sorry about all that.
Little Azerta.
Malos and I are Aegises. Blades born with a terrible power, strong enough to destroy the world.
Malos is another Aegis.
Long ago, there was a man who climbed the world tree, hoping to make it to Elysium and meet his creator. But when he arrived at Elysium, he found it empty. So instead, as proof that he had reached that divine realm, he brought back 2 core crystals, Malos and me. And once he made it back to Alrest, he awakened Malos. Why he did it, I can't say. For greed, for power, or perhaps... When Malos awakened, he wielded his world-shaking power, without restraint. To him, it was natural. He had never known anything else. I was awakened by a driver who was determined to stop Malos's rampage. So Malos and I fought. I fought with all my might, and succeeded in defeating Malos.
That's such a sick mecha.
But not without a price. 3 great titans fell in the struggle. After the battle, I sealed myself away.
It does remind me of the ones from Xenoblade 1.
Again. I took the form you see now, and fell into a long slumber. That was 500 years ago.
The Aegis War. The man who awakened Mithra was Adam, hero of the lost kingdom of Torna. Adam fought as Mithra's driver to protect the world from Malos. We Titans played our part in that battle too. It is our calling to live alongside humanity after all.
Gramps?
Adam hid Pyra's sleeping body inside a great ship and sunk her to the Cloud Sea's floor where none could abuse her power.
So that day, that's the ship that we... That's how Pyra and
I believe it was fate that we met each other. Otherwise, my sister would never have woken up.
You call her your sister?
Mithra and I used to talk together. In that dream of Elysium.
As their sisters, when you think about it, kind of Malos
we
and...
promised that.
I don't really know if they
We were
classify as
awakened
brother and
again.
sister, but Malos and Mithra
We'd go home
or
to the real
Pyra
Elysium.
could technically be related in
Then
some way. They're both
We
Aegises.
would fulfill our real purpose.
I don't think it really
And
works
that's-
that way, that blades are all related.
defeating Malos again.
I'm very sorry about Mithra. She didn't mean all that. You have to understand, she came out because she wanted to protect you. She broke her own seal for you.
Exactly. Wasn't even
You
Rex's
used her
fault.
power
She
as
could have just stayed
Aegis.
there and let him die.
The flame
She would just go back to a core crystal and moved on.
Shadow of her strength. Droplets of excess energy trickling through the seal.
Don't worry about it. She was right. This was all my fault. I'm just glad... that you finally managed to open up a little. Also, thank you for protecting everyone, I mean.
Protecting me?
Your powers are incredible. I could feel the truth behind the legends.
I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot. You know that? I guess you still feel guilty about the Aegis's power, right? But I don't want you to have to apologize anymore. I hope I can help you move past that. No. I know I can.
Rex,
Power depends on the heart of its wielder. That's what Vandam said. That's why your power is the power to protect. The power to keep everyone safe and smiling. I want to do the same. I'm gonna be the kind of driver who can protect you in turn, I promise. Make a girl cry? That's not gonna fly. Make a girl smile? You pass the trial. That's the third rule of the Salvager Code.
Apparently, salvagers have a code for everything.
Yeah?
Rex! Can you help Tora with repairing of Poppy, please?
Okay, I'll be right there. Oh, yeah. What's for dinner tonight?
how does meatball pot au feu sound?
Delicious.
Yeah, I think it does sound
Can't
honey.
wait.
Maybe it's just because I only caught on to the meatball, but it does sound pretty good.
My Rex never loses his smile, and that's what keeps us all going. Reminds you of Adam, don't you think?
Good one. But you made her cry.
What's this?
Take it, and go to Indal. That dagger's owner will tell you how you can get to Elysium.
This is a blade weapon, right? Who's its owner?
The man who was once my driver.
Your driver, huh?
He's a
But
blade.
then-
Cole is a blade. We fought together in the Aegis War. Yes. His real name is Minoth.
Blades not get old, though. Why Cole look so old?
Because I'm one of the cursed ones. A flesh eater.
Flesh eater?
A blade who has been fused with human cells. A long time ago, before the war, some sought to test the limits of Blade's potential.
Whenever there's
I
something
am
with
a part
power,
of
someone always has to try and fuck with it.
One of the
Literally.
unlucky ones who was
That's even in
tainted
this
by
world
their
now,
folly.
too.
Why would ancient people do that?
It seems that by combining blade and human, it is sometimes possible to create blades with extremely unique powers. But only very rarely. Most experiments were failures, and I was no different. I gained nothing at all, and lost my immortality to boot. I likely won't last much longer.
Grandpa?
Before I go, I want to see where your path ends. That dagger will aid you. Will you do this for me?
Of course. Oh, but can I ask you to do something too?
Namely,
I was wondering if you could write a play about Vandam.
about Vandam?
Yeah. I think his story could inspire a lot of people.
He will be
Once I
missed.
find Elysium,
He was
I'll come
pretty
see you again.
badass. You can't deny he wasn't.
Show it to me then?
An interesting notion. Perhaps that is the least I can do. Very well. I'll do it. So see you make it back here in one piece. understand.
Absolutely. You have my word.
I think that's the end of the cutscenes, right? I don't know. We've been going for like 20 minutes of just cutscenes. It is the start of a chapter. Oh, nope. We're not done. Still going. Now it should be in, right? Who knows? We've been going in a cutscene forever. We're just stuck on one giant. I mean, I don't know. Alright, so we are finally out of it. So anyway, on that note, what is up gamers and welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We are jumping into Chapter 4. I believe this one is still smaller than 3, but it is still a pretty lengthy one. We're going to do our best to just try and push it through. We're going to try and record as many chapters as we can today, try and get this out. Obviously we have today and tomorrow, and then obviously Xenoblade comes out on, Xenoblade 3 comes out on Friday. We might even... I'm going to try my best to try and finish this within these last 2 days. I'm going to just record non-stop and I'll just keep uploading them as I do them. So expect a lot more recordings. But yeah, that being said, yeah, we had a lot of stuff. We got Cole, which is Blade. We've had the end of Van Damme last episode. We met Pyra. Not Pyra, Mithra. Yeah, there's been a lot going on in the last, what, like 20 minutes? Yeah, that being said, we're going to continue on with this. We're going to just knock it out, try and see how far we can go. But yeah, that being said, I said that so many times. Ignore that. Anyway, now, to get to Endol, we'll need to... Rex. So, listen, don't worry about us. You just carry on with your own journey, is what I'd like to say. But could you come back to Gormont and speak to you? I don't know, I was reading that as few. For a moment first. There's something we need to talk to you about. Something the boss left behind. Something from Van Damme. We'll give you the details once you get back to Garfont. I said Garmont. Garfont. Don't keep us waiting, yeah? Alright, so we can just teleport back there. Before we do anything, I want to quickly run down the steps and go to the inn. Because after yesterday, oh my god, the weird wonky walking is annoying. But I need to remember the inn should be over here, right? Nope, not here. Down here. There it is. Because it just, I don't know if it's my controller just being shit or what. But he just randomly stops walking and then just... we want to do this. Oh, Rex can't level up.
Tora feels stronger.
Apparently the battles from yesterday gave us absolute no experience. So that's good. At least these two can level up, I guess.
Getting stronger.
At least they can... Rex should be close, right? Actually, no, because he didn't get any... Maybe not. Yeah. I'm almost stuck on the... Okay.
Fur of Masterpon is ruffled.
Alright,
Engage
so we need to go back to
protocol.
Garfont. Okay, this is actually where we need to be. This works.
Off we go.
There's...
What will we find?
Where is it? There it is, one of these as well. We can do this quickly.
I made tea for everyone. Help yourselves.
Oh no. Pyra getting it completely wrong.
Oh? Would you rather have something else, Tora?
Oh, no, that's not it. Tora just think that if Pyra going to do maid job, Pyra should be more... maidy.
matey?
Tora.
Don't
Pyra
just
was kind
Tora.
enough to make tea. Can't you just be bloody grateful?
Oh, Tora, no, that, but also strive for perfection is important goal. Tora feel very strongly about this. Most
Oh, he's just a
important
creepy
thing for
little
me
furball.
is,
He wants her in a maid dress,
what
probably.
word is blushy crushy. Yeah, Pyra's still quite lacking in that area.
I'm lacking? But what on Alrest is blushy?
It's
Oh,
what
whoops.
every man looking for. If Pyra master art of blushy crushy, then all men fall at Pyra's feet.
All men? Really?
Yes, it is known fact.
He
Listen,
wants to turn her
there's
into
no
the
point paying
puppy that we
attention to this
first
little
saw,
twit.
the really flirty one. That's his
Is
version
Pyra
of
interested
blushy
in
crushy.
essence of maidiness?
If you think Rex would
Let's
like
go
that.
with this.
Rex is boy, so he definitely not immune to the charms of blushy crushy.
His
It's
voice.
definitely worth Pyra's time to learn essence of
I love
maidiness.
Tora. Here's my
I
little
see.
furball.
Okay, I'm ready. Tora, tell me what to do.
Pyra.
Tora will now introduce assistant to help teach essence of maidiness.
How may I be of service, Mr. Rex, sir?
Poppy?
What is this, Tora? Some kind of malfunction?
Do not worry. This just Rex-focused blushy crushy maximization mode. Have a good day salvaging, Mr. Rex, sir.
Mr. Rex.
Yeah, what goes through Tora's head is
So, this is.
he's a
blushy
disturbed little
crushy?
furball.
Okay, Pyra, copy what Poppy say.
Mr. Rex, sir, Poppy is blushy crushy just for you.
Mr. Rex, sir. Pyra is blushy crushy. Just for you?
No. Rex will never fall at Pyra's feet with such low level of blushy crushy. Try again, from top.
Mr. Rex, sir. Pyra is blushy crushy. Just for you.
Not there yet.
I give up. I can't watch this anymore.
I would kind of be the same, honestly. Don't trust Tora. Now she'll learn, don't listen to Tora ever. Alright, anyway, we can move on now. I just wanted to see the little heart-to-heart. Ah, Rex, good to see you. Yeah, hi. Don't look so down. The boss left a message with me to give to you if anything ever happened to him. A message from Van Damme? For me? You don't think he knew he'd... Maybe, but if you ask me, I don't think he knew. It's just the kind of life us mercenaries live. You never know which day might turn out to be your last. So it's not uncommon for us to leave messages like this, just in case. Now listen up, because this is important. Rex, I leave the Garfont mercenaries in your hands. Is there anything else? Nope, that's a lot. What? Leaving it to me? That's a joke, right? This is no joke, kid. It's Van Damme's, it's Van Damme through and through. He says what he means, no more, no less. Well, I mean, I won't deny it's simple, but why would he ask me to? The boss thought a lot of you, kid, and I think you struck a chord with the rest of us too. You're an honest, straightforward guy with plenty of nerve and resolve, and you give us all hope. I don't think you can really take all the credit for any of that. Maybe not, but there's something about you, kid. Everyone feels it. So tell me, Rex, will you do as the boss asks? I wonder what happens if I said no, but now we're gonna say yes. Alright, I'll do it. Strong words. Well said. Nothing less for the guy old Van Damme staked his hopes on. But, what exactly would I have to do as a band's leader? You said you didn't have any other messages for Van Damme, right? Nope, he's a man of few words. But of course, you'll have me and Zoe to help you out. We couldn't ask you to suddenly handle all the operations on your own. You just dole out the big general orders for now. You can count on us to take care of the details, and then I guess we'll see how things go from there. Okay, I guess I can probably handle that. Right, then let's start by explaining how things work around here. A little band takes on all kinds of assignments from all across Alrest. From escort missions, clearing out monsters, down to gathering materials and sometimes even smaller things. But tell me something, Rex. I get the feeling you've got more blades than you know what to do with. Am I wrong? If you've got blades sitting around doing nothing, you can assign them to carry out missions as part of the band. It'll be good experience for them, and you'll reap the rewards to boot. Tell you what, I'll be quicker to explain if you try it out yourself. Go ahead, choose a mission and try clearing it. The Merc Group is now open. Access from the main menu, Merc Group. Alright. I actually forgot about this. With Raya. First mission. We get experience for it. I don't know, we'll just chuck you in, I guess. Wait, we can chuck you all in.
I'll apply myself
Best of luck, guys.
We only need one, but let's just chuck them all in. Stuff it.
Wait till you see me in action. Moving out.
It's like
Just
scuffed
remember
Power
to
Rangers.
have fun.
Do I actually have to? Okay, I actually have to wait. Alright, well, I guess I'll come back when this 46. The 40. How long is it? 40 seconds. Okay, I'll be back when we're closer down to the bottom. Okay, so we're going down. This is actually the third time I've done this goddamn mission. It's bugging out. I don't know why. It's finishing and then not finishing. It's a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Currently deployed. Recall from duty.
Went okay, I guess.
Team share group
Return
return.
safely.
Yeah, see? Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Go back. Oh my god, my control's like so delayed. It takes like 10 years to press a button for it to fucking work. Go to Merc Group.
That's how it...
Ow. So I just can't sit on the page apparently. Don't worry, it wasn't bugged. It was just
From
awkwardly
strength
dumb.
to strength.
Fair enough. Well, that's a thing. But yeah, I believe after watching the Merc groups, I do actually remember them. I believe there's a main story at some point where we actually have to do a Merc group, and I think it takes like an hour and 2 hours to beat. So we just have to let the game run for like an hour and 2 hours so we can progress the story. I could be wrong. I just feel like there's something, I think I remember something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, looks like you completed the mission. Good work, Rex. Max number of common blades increased. New Merc mission available. As you complete missions, you'll build your band's reputation. The higher our reputation, the more missions you'll get. And it'll only let you manage more blades at a time. Sounds like a good thing all around. This time, you set up a mission for me, but how should I find more in future? Well, let's see now. We'll send a few missions your way ourselves. Aside from that, you can ask around town, see if anyone needs help. There are plenty of people out there with troubles that need solving. Might be a good idea for you to go back and see how things are in Argentum and Gormont too. Alright, I'll have to remember that. Oh yeah, I have one more piece of advice for you. Different missions have different requirements. Oh my lord, my brain is malfunctioning. And each blade has strengths and weaknesses too. If you pay attention to the makeup of your squad, you might be able to get the job done quicker. Think about everyone's strengths and weaknesses to get the mission done efficiently. Got it. Sounds like you're getting. Whoops! I accidentally clicked past that. Anyway, for now, just try to complete as many missions as you can. Once you're used to that, we'll see what else we can do. I'll be waiting to give you a test, so drop by Gorfont once in a while. Have to take tests, even though I'm the leader? Oh, and remember, whenever you have blades going spare, don't hesitate to assign them to a bunch of missions. We aren't going to run out of missions anytime soon. The world is full of folks who need a little mercenary help, helping people in need. So this is what Van Damme devoted his life to. I'll have to work hard to make this a mercenary band he'd be proud of. That's the spirit, Rex. We're all counting on you, so keep it up. That was annoying. I legit had to redo the Merc quest 3 times. Luckily it was only like 20 seconds. 50 seconds.
I reckon the quickest route is back to Argentum, ship to Morardane, then on to the Praetorium.
If we're lucky, there'll be a guild ship at the port.
Can't say no to a free ride. Let's go and see.
It doesn't cost anything?
Salvagers can board guild ships for free. I'll negotiate for you guys too.
That would be big help.
Doesn't surprise me he's happy. Stingy little furball. Makes us do everything. Anyway, looks like you've become the leader of the Golfont mercenaries. Congratulations. Let's take a moment to go over what New just told you. Mercs can expect the field requests for all kinds of missions. Usually you'll get a notification on the right of the screen when a new Merc mission becomes available, but you can only check them in the menu. The next point is about the importance of making sure that you build the right team for the job. For each mission you'll need to put together a squad of blades. If you look carefully at the job details, you should be able to figure out which skill you'll need the blades and you send to have. By the way, your mercenary band has a rank of its own, which can be raised by completing certain missions. When you think a band might be ready to size up to next level, go and talk to you. I'm sure he'll point you in the right direction. Raising your merc group group's rank allows you to take on more challenging missions, so it's worth doing. Best of luck. We might have to do a lot of those just to get our experience going. But anyway, that being said, I'm going to run over to the next checkpoint. Oh, I'm getting pushed around. I'm going to run over to the next checkpoint and we'll... don't even know which way I'm supposed to be going. But I'm probably going to do a little bit of looking around here quickly. See if there's any... Why is my controller randomly doing anything? See if there's anything I can make sure of. I'm going to do some missions and I'll be back in a few seconds. So stay tight and yeah, I'll be back in like a second for you guys, literally. Okay. Where we need to be. We started a new Merc mission. Turns out I can only have one going at a time. I kind of wish I could use all my units and just let them do their thing, but I can't, so it's stuck between one. But anyway, that being said, there wasn't really many upgrades I could get. I haven't done any battlings. We've just been in a giant long cutscene, so unfortunately, I haven't really done much that side, so I just kind of ran the whole way over here. Anyway, this ship bound for Gormont, Argentum. Salvagers ride for free. Yeah. Okay, we set out now. Do apologize. This whole episode is probably just going to be a one giant cutscene movie, just because we're at the start of a chapter, obviously, so there's not going to be very much going on until towards the end of the chapter, most likely. I vaguely remember this chapter. I mean, at the point, it gets to a point where all the chapters just end up gliding together.
Rex have many sidekicks now.
Quite the little celebrity, aren't we?
Well, you know, I've been trading here for a while. Anyway, I'll find us a ride to the Empire. You guys go on ahead to the inn.
Sounds good. See you around then.
Okay, so the ships to the Ardanian Empire should be leaving from Gormont flight deck on the 4th floor. This guy's just walking into me. Do you mind? I think there's a reception desk there. Where? Let me read that. I think there's a reception deck there where I should be able to chart one. Time to get moving. My brain is... I literally woke up and went straight to recording, so my brain is just... Yeah, it's getting there. It's maybe slow, but it's getting there. There's a quest here. Where is it? Oh, it's up. Okay, I'll get it. Second. Oh, Everything's up. Okay, don't worry, we're going up. And there's not in there. Okay, there is a quest. I think I know where the quest is. I think I remember it. Yeah, it's the one that's here. We'll grab it quickly. Just because we're already here. I don't really care about reading it. I just skip through the story. These I only really listen to the main story ones. All right. This is why I don't read them. They end up taking like 10 years to shut up. So. All right. Oh, there's another one right here. Here's the kitchen. Make a dish. Okay, that was a pretty quick mission. We might as well just knock. Oh, hello. Wrong button. Give it to her straight. Let's go with this. All right. Well, is there another floor? Oh, there is. I'll come back later into it. This is the floor we're supposed to be on. There we go. I wonder if I can go in here. No. 5 and 5. Yeah. No, we were never getting in there. Not even remotely close.
And arrived.
There's a chest around here.
All
Right?
in one piece.
Maybe not. Great chest somewhere. But anyway, we're gonna keep progressing. Oh, whoops. Have you got any free space free? Not to worry, friend. Plenty space. Do you travel alone? Roughly 6 people, I'd say. Meh. That big group. I offer special discount for group travel. For group travel. Let everyone board as much as like for a total of 4,000. I'm a salvager, by the way. I can travel for free, can't I? Not realize. In that case, I make discount come to 3,000. Wait, so we can't go for free? Meh? How many you say coming on board? 6, maybe more. And how many of them salvagers? Just me. Which means how many non-salvagers? Quite a lot. Then should pay 3,000. Sorry, but big-hearted, but have limits to kindness. Me big-hearted. Yeah, we're a little far off getting the blade, by the way. There was a blade I wanted to get that you can buy for like 500,000. We're at 38,000 now. Thanks kindly. Let Murmur know when friends ready to board, and we set off. A Gentum Nopon drivers hard but a Gentum Nopon drive a hard bargain. It was much easier to get a discount in Araya. Ah well, I should head back to the inn and meet up with the others. Oh, there we go. There is. Grab some of these.
Come out.
Grab some more resources while we're here. Why not?
Come out.
Some orange. Like if I go by games, it usually means like a legendary, but I don't think it's that special if I'm going to be entirely honest. There's a trophy dude down there. I'm not going to worry too much more. Okay, this is clearly the wrong doorway to be going in. No way down. I don't think I can jump there. Actually, you know what? Let's test it. Where's the floor? Oh, let's not jump down there. You know what? We're just right here anyway. Stuff it. We'll just go down the stairs. Yeah, we might get to where we need to be. We might call this an episode. I know it's been pretty lackluster in the sense of actual gameplay. There's been giant cutscenes,
So it
but
looks like we're heading out tomorrow.
we're gonna keep pumping them out all day today.
Make sure you're
So
ready by then.
Understood.
Affirmative.
be too much of an issue. Obviously, some episodes are going to be a little less lackluster than others.
The tea here is lovely.
You can find quality goods here from all around, Alrest. You like the place?
Yes, If there's time before we leave, I think I'll have another cup later.
Feels so good to rest in a proper inn after a long voyage.
Yeah, it's good to be on familiar shores again.
I love how Azurta just sleeps in that. That helmet cannot be comfy. Also, Dromark's nightcap looks like Noddy. I mean, most of you are probably too young to know who Noddy is. Just randomly hops in bed with him.
You! How did you... What are you doing in my bed?
Wait!
Get out! Interloper! Monster!
Wait a minute, would you? Ow! You're the one in my room! The guy's room, see?
Huh?
He getting beat up for
can't believe
sleeping in his own bed. Even Dromark's
Did
like,
it
what the fuck?
again. I am such an idiot.
Is this what they call sleepwalking?
You were staring.
Huh?
Pervert.
Poor Rex, he did nothing to deserve that. She hopped into his bed. Not the other way around.
She's certainly exposing an awful lot of skin.
Pot, meat kettle.
Would you care to explain what that is supposed to mean, my good sir?
Have you looked in a mirror recently?
You're not wrong, he is literally just a naked little mole rat with wings. Ah, he's not naked at all, he's got a lot of fur, but he's still naked.
Hi, Pyra.
Oh, good morning.
Listen, about earlier.
I'm sorry about Mithra. She gets very confused when she's just woken up.
I see.
It didn't get
Most people
violent,
do that.
did it?
No, I didn't do anything weird. Not a thing.
No. It was more Mithra I was worrying about.
Oh.
You don't want to piss off Mithra. She's clearly in her own world that thinks that Rex is in
guess
her bed. You piss her off,
she
she's
did
gonna
throw a
use the
thing or two.
giant mecha and just blow you up.
Oh no. So that was where that came from. I'm sorry. Did it hurt a lot?
No, not at all. Really, I'm fine.
Are you sure? Honestly, my head is
That
still
means
a little
Pyra's, Mithra's hurting herself as well.
Ah, to be young again.
Indeed, indeed.
We need a little romance in our lives too, eh?
Actually, I'm quite all right.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna pass on that memory. Like tiger style and whatever the fuck Azurta is. Morag and Bridget are pretty sick also. They really, I mean, this whole game has really cool character designs.
Aegeon. Yes.
I have returned from my assignment, Your Majesty.
Welcome back, Morag.
Kid is so young.
You too, Bridget.
I'm honored.
It is good to see you again, Bridget.
You look well too, Aegean.
So this Aegis truly was the genuine article?
Indeed.
And the boy?
From his garments, he appeared to be a young salvager.
I would be most interested in meeting him.
That can be arranged.
We have received reports of an attack on a ship headed for the Praetorium.
A transport vessel.
That's Jin.
Yes, carrying a cargo of core crystals.
Core crystals. Torna's work, then.
Most likely. According to a lucky survivor, the culprit was a masked man.
Jin. It must have been him.
This is the third time. From what I hear, Urian vessels have also suffered significant damage.
My sincere apologies. This is all my fault, Your Majesty. I let that Torna girl off lightly. I should have interrogated her more.
You set the captive loose because you felt it necessary, did you not? That is enough for me. Besides which, if this really is the doing of that masked man, I doubt he would have been stopped, even by an army 5,000 strong. We have more pressing issues to consider.
Such as?
The Senate have independently resumed the excavation of Judicium.
The pro-war faction. Senator Roderick.
Aegis or
The
whatever
loss
his
of
name
those
is.
core
He's got a pretty
crystals
big
must have
design
made
as
them
well.
restless.
Kind of glowing
Judicium
tubes.
is a very delicate region. It would be unwise to provoke Uriah.
I understand your meaning. If the Senate make any unsavory moves, we can take action.
I'm counting on you, dear sister.
Funny how, yeah, the king and Morag are siblings. You think? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how really royalty works. But wouldn't the older one take the throne? Or is this something against kings and queens? I have no idea. Anyway, where do ships to the Ardanian Empire leave from again? Gormont, flight deck. It's up on the 4th floor. Right, gotcha. Shall we get moving then? Ardanian Empire sounds so grand. Tora cannot wait to see what it like. Get our team back. We haven't done any missions, so I won't be able to level up Rex, fortunately. But anyway, we'll get over to Ardanian. We will probably end this episode soon. I know, again, it's been very not really eventful. I mean, we got kind of a backstory on the Aegis. That's about far back as it goes. But yeah, towards the end of as we go through this chapter, we'll start picking up.
This light. What is it? Rock's core crystal. It was like a stone. What happened?
Don't you remember, Rex? Vanham told you. Core crystals don't die. They always regenerate after a while.
Regenerate?
Ready to be reawakened by a new driver.
So, if I resonated with it now...
Then a new rock would be born into this world.
A new rock? Vandam's blade?
What do?
I'm not sure. Taking Vandam's old partner. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, but maybe he would have wanted you to do it. Just do whatever.
Right.
Always peeping
Probably
toms.
time we headed for the ship, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go ahead and register us for boarding.
Nia, do we really need to rush?
Sure, we could take our time and miss out on the good seats. Oops.
Ow. What was that?
You'd be
kid's
zooming
problem?
though. It's like a Flash Junior.
Rex, your bag.
Huh? No. No. No.
What have you lost now?
Rock's core crystal. It's not here.
You mean the little blighter?
After him, at once.
Titan's foot.
Looks like a little girl, but man, I gotta be a little boy. I don't know. Everything in this world just looks similar. Can't even tell the note. Well, you can kind of tell the Nopons apart, but not really. They're. I mean, I guess the girls are kind of like a lighter. They're kind of like a pinky. The mum's purple. There's a chest around here somewhere. Alright, we're just jumping down, stuff it. Oh, that's not the fly I wanted to be on. There we go. Well, they really thought they were going to run. I mean, it's not like it's the world's biggest area. Oh my god. The running kind of annoys. Oh. Apologies if you hear that plane going over
That little
above.
thief looked pretty young, right?
Yeah. And those ears. Got Motty for sure.
So let's see. There, that's the brat.
I mean, I would just go Mithra and just blow the whole thing up.
What do you think you're doing?
Why, that little... He stole the old ship.
What now?
Let's go. Are there any other?
Just go Mithra and blow the ship up. There we go. Easy.
Garen,
Hey, Rex. What's the big hurry?
lend me a boat.
Please.
I mean, sure.
Doesn't
but why?
hurt.
There was a pickpocket. Took our core crystal. Over there.
Over there?
Hold it! Bring that ship back here!
Why, that's Pittman's ship. Your thief's on board that thing.
Please.
All right then. The key's in the slot, so you can take her right out.
Thanks. I'll bring her back as soon as I can.
No worries. Go get him, Rex.
I think this guy would probably want to drive it himself. I mean, where does the little girl, little boy, whatever it is, where do they think they're going to go? Hey, I dare you go near the tree. Say hi to Ophion. You'll be friendly, to some extent. Maybe not that friendly, but, you know, karma. Always a bitch. They're literally playing a game of Tiki.
That the ship!
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is where he got off.
He may still be somewhere nearby.
Right, then let's ask around and see what we can find.
Good plan.
Oh boy, this is going to be a long run around. Alright, I'll be back once we've talked to all these people, or else we're going to be here. Also, I wonder if there's a... No, there wasn't. Alright, I'll be back in a few seconds once I've done all this talking. Okay, we've finally reached where we needed to be. We've just been following tracks. It's been a long-ass run. It's just been a lot of back and forth, I'm not going to lie. Been a little bit of a drag, but I mean, it is what it is. Not everything's just going to be flat-out ease peas machine.
If we're on the right track, he should be around here, yeah?
Thief using Umon's workshop as hideout! I never dream of such a thing.
That's him. Let's surround them so he can't run.
Gotcha.
We have to jump, little kids?
Ah, you lot.
Kid, you sure led us on a merry chase. You've wasted a lot of our time, you know.
Damn it.
Look at you. You're only kids. Why don't you just give back what you took? We'd rather not hurt you or anything.
You're basically a kid yourself.
Boy,
You should just go Mr. and just blow them all up. Stuff it. I don't
Right.
care if they are kids.
Hand it over.
They're thieves.
No, you're not having it. crystal is ours now. If you want it so bad, you'll have to take it by force.
I mean, that's not going to be
Well,
hard.
nothing for it, I guess. All right, let's go.
That won't be hard.
Okay.
Alright, well,
take
let's bring this-
guy.
I mean, we'll get experience out of this, so it's fine, buddy.
For sure.
Yeah, just flying down.
Guess I really am sure.
Well, I can kind of say it now because
Rolling smash.
it's not really spoiling things. But Rock is actually one of
No one can stop us now. Sure.
Rock is one of Rex's best blades. But all of Rex's blades are pretty much story blades. There's one that comes later on. I'm not going to spoil what it is. But Rock's one of them, so we're probably going to replace Rock, Finch with Rock. Don't get me wrong, I like the tank and everything, but we don't need. I don't really want to tank anything. I've done enough tanking in Xenoblade 1. I don't need to tank more.
Well, we took it by force, just like you wanted us to. Titan's foot. You're all barely 10 years old. Why are you stealing from people?
Look, keeping your traps shut won't help anyone.
My lady, be a little more gentle.
Nia doesn't care if they're kids. She will beat on them. She's a
Be that
savage
as
little
it
kitty
may,
cat
they are
person.
Still children.
Look, I'm sure there's a reason you're doing all this. Are you just that hard up?
What do you take us for? We're not some poor beggars.
Okay. So it's not money you're after?
Then what the hell is it they want?
You should just tell everything. Rex not hurt you.
Come on.
We want revenge.
Revenge?
We're gonna avenge our village.
You don't mean you were planning to awaken this blade and use it? Well, why don't you tell us the whole story? We might be able to help.
Bandits attacked your village?
It was just a small, peaceful village. But the bad men, just because we had water, they...
Did anyone survive? Don't tell me. You're the only ones?
What's your name?
Me? Why do you want to know?
Please, kid?
It's Reese. From Cordell Village.
Cordell Village. Can't say I've heard of it.
It's just a tiny village on the outskirts of Gormott. Not many people know it.
Okay, Reese. I get why you did this. But still, it's not right to steal from people. Besides which, awakening a blade is dangerous.
How the hell did you get all the way to
Do you know
Argentum?
what happens if it fails?
You never know until you try. Long as one of us manages it, that's all that matters.
Sounds like you really were desperate, my boy. I assume you know the whereabouts of these bandits?
There's a big cave over on Twin Trunks Hill. They use it as a hideout.
Oh, Reese, it's awful. Those scum are gonna... Who are they?
Don't worry about them. What's the matter?
Right, okay. The bandits are planning to attack Turrigoth.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we overheard one of their men talking about it in the city just now.
And it was definitely one of them.
Don't trust the sneaky little
It
kids.
looked
They're
like
clearly
they were
eavesdropping
scouting the
everywhere.
place out. They were saying with the console gone, now's the perfect chance to take advantage.
A shrewd observation. This would indeed be the perfect time to mount an attack.
Are you trying to tell me that idiot console was actually good for something?
So, this all our fault?
Well, yeah. I guess we might have been the trigger.
We can't sit by and let this happen.
Agreed. Right. You lot, you can leave those nasty bandits to us.
What?
I swear, we'll avenge your village.
But...
Don't worry.
Alright, we might finish off this one battle and we might end it there. We're getting
By the way,
roughly
name's
close to the
Rex.
1 hour mark.
Reese,
I don't really want to
take
go
the others
over,
and go
but
warn the city guard.
I find a spot that
Warn
kind
them
of suits an
about the
ending.
bandits.
Nah.
Plus, the
they
more we
probably
get in here, the
believe you
less
said bandits
episodes I have
were
to
coming.
make this chapter.
So tell them about us instead. Tell them the guys who destroyed the water tower are hiding out at Twin Trunks Hill.
If you say so, but why?
Don't worry, you'll see. We're counting on you, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Let me brief you. Nicely done.
Oh, one sec. One sec. Can we actually awaken it? I can't even use the beast title. The beast one's the one we got from the spider, which I should put that on Rex. It's a good blade for him to have until I get the next blade. Anyway, they're back. I just want to get extra experience.
I've still got room to improve.
Fair enough. I don't really care for these blades. These blades aren't anything special, I'm gonna be honest. Humanoids. I'll get the art healing. That's
Reporting.
Got it.
send on a mission.
Wait till you see me in action. Move.
Take the art healing. I mean, I need to build it up, obviously, but it would be actually good to have on Pyra. Alright. Now we can actually go to this. Wait, it's a run no matter where I go, isn't it? Oh, can I? Okay. Alright, I guess I'll run over there and then I'll come back just to save us some time in this video. Once I figure out. Oh, hello, frog. Okay, I know how to get there. Alright, I'll be back in a few seconds, and yeah, we'll come back when we're over there. Alright, I do actually remember this battle. If I don't remember, this battle was actually a little bit of a pain in the ass the first time I did it.
What the...
Well, this is quite the unhelpful obstruction.
Hey, isn't this the same as that thing we saw in the blowhole with Van Damme?
Indeed. It seems to be the same phenomenon.
In that case,
Yeah. We just need a little help from Rock. Vanda, mate, hope this is okay.
Rex,
There we go. So finally unlocking Rock. Yeah, as I said, he's one of Rex's better blades. Oh, best blades that he can use. Obviously, Mithra and Pyra are one of them. Then there's obviously Rock. And there's the third one too. Also, I can at least point out this is the first successful, actual, decent blade that we've got in Core Crystal that is actually being caught on camera. Because when we got Finch, it was off camera.
My name is Rock.
Yeah, we're gonna replace Rock for. We're gonna replace Finch for Rock. I mean, also I love Rock's weapons. Thing is, I said it, I think in yesterday's episode, they have a DLC obviously where you can get like all like what's their face, like Shulk and Fiora. I'm really wondering if Xenoblade 3 is going to do the same thing, because if you guys watched Xenoblade, like the playthrough gameplay for it, they have like their kind of mecha forms kind of thing. I am really wondering like if they add like Mithra and Pyra and like Rex and that in it, I wonder if they will get a form as well. I think that would be kind of cool if they did, if they added forms like like if Shulk and Fiora joined, if they had a form as well. I think that would be kind of dope, but we'll have to see.
You really did it!
Rock.
So, you are my new driver. Bit of a scrawny one, if you ask me. But, oh well, it's good to meet you.
He talks kind of like Van Damme, eh?
Van Damme? Who is that?
Oh, right. You wouldn't remember since you've been reawakened now. He was your old driver.
My old driver? Ah, so my core was passed down to you.
We could have stolen it.
I didn't sense any guilt in your words.
You're a perceptive one, all right. Yes, you take after your old master in more ways than one.
Listen, Rock.
It would kind of suck being
help.
a Blade, like forgetting who your past drivers were.
Clear the way for us.
If you had a really good bond with them, and
This
then
stuff?
just like that, snuffed out.
Nothing simpler.
Would indeed suck. Alright, out of my way.
My asthma, schmy asthma. The wind is my mate.
There we go.
Wow. That hardly took any time at all.
I did say it was a simple task.
Thanks a bunch, Rock. Rock?
Tell me something. My previous driver.
You mean Van Damme?
Yes, this Van Damme. What kind of a man was he?
He was incredibly strong. He looked kind of scary, but he was kind, too. And he saved my life. It's thanks to Van Damme that we're all standing here now.
I see. Then I think I'd better protect you all, too.
Huh?
To carry on my driver's will, as best I can. That's the path I feel best befits a Blade.
Oh, Rock.
Okay, now let's have a... Don't get me wrong, Finch isn't weak. He's just definitely not the best. Hey, go away, little chicken ass thing. Look at the little dodo. Anyway, before we do this battle, then we might...
Bring it on.
Go away. Leave me alone. Gee, now that I'm thinking of the levels, this might be a little bit rougher. Worst case scenario, I can always go back to the inn, get some levels, and then come back. But I think we should be fine.
So what's the plan? Looks like there's quite a few of them, and they have blades too.
No time for complicated plans. Don't worry. There'll be no match for us.
I knew you'd say that. But hey, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Just remember, we're not here to kill anyone, so mind you don't go overboard.
Was Rex not going to avenge Village?
There's more than one way to do that, right?
Well, if you say so.
Understood.
Right. Let's go. All of you, put down your weapons. You're not gonna harm that city.
Who the hell are you punks? We ain't got time for a bunch of kids.
Hold it! They're drivers and blades. Now I get it. The city hired you, huh?
What do you think?
How'd you find out about... whatever? Hey, lads! Let's slaughter these brats! We'll make an example of them!
Bitch, I have an Aegis. And a chicken. You're gonna lose. Oh, let's target the weakest one first. I think that's always the wisest area. 26. There we go.
Let's show him a thing or three.
This one we want to focus. Yeah, I don't think this is actually going to be hard now that I think about it.
Why not?
Maybe I think last time I did this, I actually challenged this very low. So I think when I played this the first time, I didn't really go out of my way to do much of it. I beat the game and I kind of went back and did everything.
Rolling smash. Everyone's getting psyched.
Yeah, they were a lot easier than what I remember them being. You know, I think maybe last time I came in here, like, low. I don't know. Yeah, as I said, it just felt really easy. They couldn't do any damage to me. You just got bitten by kids.
Well,
Obviously,
we
we're
managed
gonna kill
to beat
us.
them, all right. But what now?
Ah, right on time.
Oh, I get it. That's why you asked the kids to call them you.
It isn't us they need to answer to. Right?
Leaving them to the authorities. A wise decision.
Also, there's a chest over there that I want to get.
We should probably leave then. It's not a good idea to be here when the military arrives. Let's go.
Yeah, let's move.
I want the chest. I'm going to get it. Don't send me all the way back. I've played so many games on the Switch. We haven't played a game on the PlayStation for a while, and I miss the fast loading times.
So you see,
Oh, I guess I'm not getting the chest.
Considering the situation, could you let them off the hook?
I'd hate to deny a request from you, Rex. And I can see these kids have had a hard time. What do you think?
Well, I suppose I did get my ship back safe and sound.
Hey, how about this? Make them work for the guild, and get them to work off what they owe that way.
What?
These brats! Are you saying we should make salvagers of them?
I think they show a lot of promise. They've got pretty quick fingers. Right? Come on, you know it makes sense. They're poor little orphans with nowhere to go. Are you really just gonna turn them away?
You sure know how to twist a guy's arm. All right, I'll do it. I'll sort out the details with Papunen. But it's just bed and board for now. Got that? If you want paying, you prove yourselves first.
You hear that? I hope you don't mind.
Wow.
Right then, work hard, you rascals!
Finally, we actually get to depart from Moradane. Quite the strenuous detour we ended up taking there. Masterpon probably forgot where we even meant to get on ship. To remember perfectly. 10th floor, was it? Here's a few floors off. Gormouth. Whatever. Not have half that many floors. It's the 4th floor. Gormouth. Flight deck, to be precise. Shall we get going then? Try to keep a tight hold on any valuables, eh, Rex? I know. We can just teleport up to the top. There we go. There's also a quest that I can pick up. I'm just picking them all up so if I ever do any
And we're you.
stuff on the side, I just have some missions that just saves me, because I'll end up forgetting that they're there otherwise. So if I pick them all up now, just less I have to worry about. Also, where is he? There he is. Pan. Where are we standing? There we go. Just so I remember, because I will end up forgetting. It's... Alright, so we'll go over to where we need to be, and then we'll... I see you. I was gonna say, we'll go over to the, where we're heading, and then we'll call it there.
You're all mine.
Well, we're gonna be a little bit over an hour, but pushing it this far, hopefully we should be able to get it done within, should be able to get chapter 4 within next episode, hopefully. Friend, finished business. We ready to depart for Moradane now? All set? Yeah. Then hop on and safe travels. This big ass, bubble looking ass whale. Big boy Titan. Big boy, indeed. Empire of Moradane. Finally, we made it. So good to be on land again. It was a pretty long voyage. This place seemed more empty than Puppy expected, though. Most likely because this is a small port separate from the main city. That must be it. So I suppose our next task is to journey to the capital. What I heard in the ship, if we just head out of the port to the right, it should be a straight path there. Not too far off then. Still, this is our first time in this country, so we'd better keep our wits about us. Agreed, it might be best to make preparations before we head out. Definitely. But anyway, we're going to end this off here. We've actually got quite a lot of this episode done. I think we're about halfway through the chapter now, at least roughly close to it, if not, maybe a little bit under. But the goal is to hopefully, I mean, it might be split into 3 episodes again, because I know 1 to 4 are actually reasonably long. After that, each chapter just tends to get smaller and smaller. But anyway, that being said, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. We got, obviously, some backstory on the Aegises, Melos, and Mithra, Pyra. Where do you want to go with it? We had a little goose chase trying to get Rock. We actually got a new blade, which is Rock. And, yeah, we should be pretty much set. We've got 2 of Rex's best blades. Now we just need, I don't remember what chapter we get the last one, but I'm pretty sure it's more towards the end of the game. So we're not going to have it for a while. But there is another core crystal that we do have that actually... Keep pressing that. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to turn that off. But anyway, don't know if I can... I want to get this for Rex. Because until we get his 3rd blade, this blade isn't actually too bad for him. So we might as well open it up with 1 more core crystal before we end it off. This is the one that the spider had, if you guys remember the spider from like 2 episodes ago, 3? It might have been 3 episodes ago. So I don't know if I can use, I don't know if I have the 3rd spot yet. I don't know if I can use 3 blades yet. But we have him. Gives us a spear too. Scary axe looking thing. Either way, he actually is pretty good for the time being till we get our next weapon. So he's just going to be the placeholder. He gives us an earth element, so we don't just have Poppy now. Again, I don't know if he can be... I can.
It sounds...
Alright, there we go. We've got 3 blades now. That works for us. Now we're all set. But anyway, that being said, again, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I do apologize. There was a lot of cutscenes. It's the start of the chapter. It's always going to be. But yeah, that being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button on the videos go live. Stay tuned to the channel. We're going to have more of this releasing. Obviously, we have Xenoblade 3 coming out in 3 days. So we're just going to be... I'm just going to be non-stop recording this, putting them up as they're done, and just trying to finish it up. But yeah, that being said, I'll be back again later today. So until then, take care and peace out.